The Beta Theta Pi fraternity house on Penn State University's campus. Gene J. PuskarAssociated Press 10 additional Penn State University fraternity members were charged Monday in the hazing death of a 19-year-old student after investigators said they had recovered deleted surveillance camera footage recorded inside a fraternity house. The district attorney in Center County, PA, Stacey Parks Miller, said that the FBI had helped restore the video from a basement camera at Beta Theta Pi, which a fraternity member is accused of deleting as the police were trying to obtain it. Ms. Miller said the footage allowed investigators to piece together the final hours of Tim Piazza's life, including that he had been given at least 18 alcoholic drinks over 82 minutes at the February 2 fraternity party. Mr. Piazza, a fraternity pledge from Lebanon, NJ, became so drunk that he repeatedly fell down the basement stairs during the party, fracturing his skull and shattering his spleen. He was left unconscious and critically injured overnight in the house even though fraternity members knew he needed help, the authorities have said. People have asked us before why would someone delete that video, Ms. Miller said at a news conference on Monday. Now we know. It contained criminal conduct. Timothy Piazza, Center, with his parents in 2014. Patrick Carnes, via Associated Press. 4 of the 10 students were charged with involuntary manslaughter, while the others face lesser charges, including hazing, for assault and providing alcohol to a minor, the district attorney's office said. Additional charges were also filed against 5 of the students who had previously been charged. Mr. Piazza's parents, Evelyn and James, stood beside investigators on Monday as the new charges were announced, grimacing and placing their hands over their faces as details of the case were discussed. They then left him two alone, and they tried to cover it up, James Piazza said at the news conference. We are making holiday plans without our son Tim because of your actions. The new criminal charges filed Monday mean that at least 24 people have been charged in the case, which shocked the Penn State campus and brought renewed attention to fraternity hazing across the country. Since Mr. Piazza's death, at least 2 other fraternity pledges have died at other universities in possible hazing episodes. The high-profile case at Penn State has also led to a legal showdown between Ms. Miller and the judge in the case, who dismissed a slew of charges against some of the students without explanation during a September hearing. Ms. Miller refiled some of those charges on Monday, and she is leaving office at the end of the year. After Mr. Piazza's death, investigators recovered footage from security cameras on the first and second floors at the Beta Theta Pi house. The cameras recorded chilling video, which was played in court, showing fraternity brothers placing Mr. Piazza's limp body on a couch as they tried to avoid the smell of his vomit and argued over what to do. At one point, they placed a backpack of textbooks on him to keep him from falling over and choking on his vomit, the authorities said. But fraternity members led the police to believe that the camera in the basement, where his body was later recovered and where pledges had consumed alcohol during drinking games, was not working during the party, the district attorney's office said. Detectives later realized that a fraternity member tasked with operating the house's security system deleted the footage while the police were there in February to retrieve it. The FBI helped restore it, and the student, Braxton Becker, was charged on Monday with tampering with evidence. His lawyer did not return a request for comment on Monday night. Ms. Miller said the basement video showed that Mr. Piazza was given every drink he had at the party. She declined to say whether it showed him falling down the stairs. They claimed, "We don't know what else happened other than what was seen in the upstairs video, and we don't know what happened in the basement," James Piazza said on Monday. Guess what, guys? Now we know.